Hello, my name is Corey Donaldson and I'm a telemedia producer. I've been working in the TV industry for the past 6 years and I'm looking to step forward in my career. In the past 6 years, I've come to learn a variety of equipment and techniques to keep myself up to date in the industry. I am capable of handling all facets of production work, including video editing, graphics, audio, and directing. I have punched shows using a full crew and by myself with Ross Overdrive. I was the first director at my current station to direct the newscast using Ross Overdrive. I'm not just limited to production work, however. In the last year and a half, I have stepped into our mass control department and started to learn the workings of it. Being as my current station has 6 to manage, I have gotten a lot of experience in a short amount of time. I'm familiar with the workings of Harris Air Client, Media Prep, and Auto Ingest. I'm also familiar with programming feeds using AutoSat. While running master control, I've come to learn how to handle a variety of live situations, including network cut-ins, local news weather cut-ins, sporting events, and multiple network live events. Lastly, I'd like to say that I've proven myself to be a very hard worker. I've had several producers fight to have me direct their shows over the years, and I'm very good at accommodating their needs, within reason, of course. I'm also very good at multitasking. I've had several instances where I've had to prepare for a show while running master control, and was still able to deliver once the show began. I have proven myself on the master control side of things as well. I am one of the few go-to guys when it comes to making changes or wanting to make something happen quickly and correctly. I enjoy this line of work. I want to continue with your station. In the next segment, I will show you a video of me directing a show using Ross Overdrive. Thank you for your time. Stand by in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're up.
Right now on WHSV News 3.
Breaking news tonight, someone falls off the roof of a frat house at JMU. New information is coming in by the minute. We are live with late-breaking details of what happened and where the victim is tonight. Plus, President Obama is in a historic Virginia town this weekend. Hear why he's there as both he and Mitt Romney get ready for round 2. And boys to men, how students at one military school are growing up right before their parents' eyes. The news at 6 starts right now.
This is WHSV News 3 at 6.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Dion Guillory. We start tonight with breaking news. A fraternity party ends up with someone in the hospital tonight. Harrisonburg police say a 21-year-old woman fell off 3 stories from Delta Chi's fraternity house. News 3's Stephanie Escobar is at the house where it all happened. Stephanie, bring us up to speed.
Dion, I'm at the Delta Chi's frat house on South Main Street in Harrisonburg. Just a few hours ago, a woman fell off the roof. Police tell me she was taking pictures with some of her friends before she lost balance and fell. The James Madison University student was flown to the University of Virginia Hospital. Police say she has severe injuries. They also say there is an entertainment area at the house with patio chairs guarded by rails. But the woman was on the rooftop instead. Police are still investigating this incident. They have seen roofs collapse before due to a large crowd at a party, but this is the first time they have seen someone fall off the roof. Live in Harrisonburg, Stephanie Escobar, WHSV News 3.
We'll definitely keep on top of that story. Now we are talking about the weather. Let's go over to Amelia Namni is in the Weather Center for a look at conditions outside. Amelia, it's a cool, pretty typical fall day.
That's right.
Yeah, didn't think about that.
Chilly temperatures out there, but not so bad. We're in the 50s. We did start out with very cold temperatures this morning, and some of us even getting below 30 degrees. So certainly, literally freezing out there this morning. But we are lucky that we did
not think about that.
Some of us even seeing 60s, so not really a bad day out there. Plenty of sunshine, luckily, that did warm us up quite a bit. Still on the radar, seeing a lot of nice clear skies, and that's going to allow us to stay in those more comfortable 50s and keep us a little bit warmer as we head through this afternoon. Just a little bit of cloud cover in Page and Shenandoah counties right now, but most of us seeing quite a bit of sunshine as we head throughout the rest of this evening. Cooling down as soon as that sun goes down, we're really going to lose A lot
15.
of that warming effect getting back down into the low to mid 50s by 9, back down into the upper 40s
10,
to low 50s.
9,
cold
8,
and breezy
7,
as we head throughout
6,
the evening.
5,
chilly back
4,
down into those
3,
mid 40s
2,
by 11. I'll tell you
1.
tonight. That's from you, Keon.
All right, Amelia, thank you. Keep those coats handy. Now, we are following a developing story tonight. There's a major candy recall, and you'll want to make sure that this is not in your kitchen or your candy jar. Martin's has just taken Justin's peanut butter cups off its shelves after a voluntary recall. There is a possible salmonella contamination in the peanut butter. Now, take a look at this picture you see here on your screen. We're talking about Justin's organic milk chocolate peanut butter cups and organic dark chocolate peanut butter cups. If you have any of these, you can take them to Martin's with your receipt for a full refund. For more information, you can call Martin's. The number is right there on your screen. It's 1-888-614-4266. Your voice, your vote tonight. It's almost time for round 2 for President Obama and Mitt Romney as the presidential candidates prepare to go head-to-head in their second debate next week. They're honing in on key issues, both in weekly addresses and on the campaign trail. Christina Muchler explains.
The next presidential debate is just a few days away, and the two candidates are officially in preparation mode. Romney spent time Saturday at a hotel in Ohio preparing before holding a campaign event.
His plan is quite different. If he were reelected, there's no question in my mind, but you're going to see higher taxes. The vice president blurted out the truth the other day. He said taxes are going up by $1 trillion. He's going to raise taxes on the middle class. He's going to raise taxes on small business. I make this commitment. I will not raise taxes on the middle class of America or on small business.
President Obama took off to Williamsburg, Virginia for debate preparations. In his weekly address, he focused on the auto industry.
Today, auto sales are
Attention
the highest
affiliates,
they've been
this
in
is Jack Simmons, Fox Sports Los Angeles. The next break will be the post-on end break, break number 22 of this early game. Your local break will be next.
Right here in America.
Mitt Romney heads to Boston, Massachusetts for more weekend preps. The two candidates meet again Tuesday night at Hofstra University in New York for the town hall-style debate. I'm Christina Muchler reporting.
New at 6, today marks the end of Fire Prevention Week, and the Stanton Fire Department is making an effort to educate kids with their annual open house. Demonstrations of proper fire extinguisher use and the right way to stop, drop, and roll were explained. Kids had the opportunity to use a real fire hose. Videos of past fires were played to show the real-life dangers of firefighting. All things that some might think are common sense, but sometimes we don't always remember them when an emergency happens.
We try to really reinforce the education with the children in hopes of the fact that they'll find it interesting and come to the parents and say, hey, can we practice this? It makes it more fun for the children to practice these things, but yet they're learning a life lesson.
Even though Fire Prevention Week is over, firefighters tell us that the lessons learned are ones that everyone should be thinking about every day. Right now, it's Parents' Weekend at Fishburne Military School, and many of the parents are getting to see their young boys turn into old men. WHSV News 3's Dave Beibnish explains how this is happening almost instantly.
Elizabeth Green has 2 sons at Fishburne Military School. One is an executive officer. The other just started attending. Today, that new cadet was officially made an old man. He completed basic training.
You're basically talking about kids who, were sitting around watching TV, who now have to learn how to march and how to follow rules and how the organization works. So I'm very proud.
For proof the school has the influence parents want, look no further than current superintendent Gary Morrison, a member of the class of '81. He wasn't always on board with the Fishburne style until he earned old man status.
That was probably the turning point when I decided, you know what, there's something to this, and I think I'll stay. Because when I came, I didn't want to have anything to do with it.
It's often said that the military teaches discipline on impressionable young minds. Mothers like Elizabeth chose Fishburne for that exact reason.
The boys basically learn how to organize every aspect of their life, how to keep their room clean. And when I mean clean, I don't mean like pick up a few things off the floor. I mean immaculate, beds made, everything perfect. And that really translates into their lives.
Today, more than 30 new cadets got their old man pins. That means just as many proud families.
This is a priceless day for the parents, and I always describe it as this is the day when the mothers realize they were right.
After seeing her son get pinned today, Elizabeth Green can completely agree.
Basically, I brought a boy here and you pick up a man, so it's very interesting.
In Waynesboro, Dave Pipenish, WHSV News 3.
Congratulations to them. After today's ceremony, the old men were let go on leave to spend the weekend with their families. They're due back tomorrow, and they'll soon welcome a new group of cadets. She tried for decades to finish her education. See how a
Stand by Amelia on camera 2.
California woman never gave up to get a degree.
A chilly start to our day. We looked at a nice sunny afternoon. I'll tell you how chilly we're going to get tonight. That's coming up right after the break.
All right, we are under 1 minute and 1 second, 2:10 out.